Reindeer, known as caribou in North America, are marvels of adaptation. Their thick coats consist of a woolly underlayer and hollow guard hairs, providing insulation against temperatures that can plunge below -50 degrees Celsius. Their broad hooves function as natural snowshoes, distributing their weight to prevent sinking into the snow, and serve as paddles when crossing icy waters. Unique among deer species, both male and female reindeer grow antlers. Males shed theirs after the autumn rut, while females retain them through the winter, aiding in foraging and asserting dominance within the herd. These antlers are not just tools but symbols of status and survival in the harsh Arctic environment. Survival in this frozen realm hinges on resourcefulness. Reindeer possess an acute sense of smell, enabling them to detect lichen beneath deep snow. This primary winter food source, rich in carbohydrates, sustains them when other vegetation is scarce. Their hooves, sharp and strong, are adept at breaking through ice and hard-packed snow to access these vital nutrients. As the grip of winter loosens, the arrival of spring heralds the calving season. After a gestation of approximately 230 days, females give birth to a single calf. Remarkably, within hours, these vulnerable newborns can stand and even outrun predators, a crucial adaptation for survival. The herd's collective vigilance ensures the safety and growth of its newest members. Predators such as wolves and bears are a constant threat. In response, reindeer exhibit a profound collective defense strategy. By clustering together and presenting a wall of antlers, they deter potential attackers, showcasing the strength found in unity. This communal behavior not only protects the vulnerable but reinforces social bonds within the herd. Embarking on one of the longest migrations of any terrestrial mammal, reindeer can cover up to 5,000 kilometers annually. This epic voyage, driven by the search for food and calving grounds, is a cycle as old as time. Guided by an innate sense of direction and an ability to perceive the Earth's magnetic fields, they navigate vast and challenging landscapes with unwavering determination. For millennia, the lives of indigenous peoples, notably the Sami of Northern Europe, have been intertwined with reindeer. These animals provide not only sustenance and materials for clothing and shelter, but also hold profound cultural and spiritual significance. Traditional herding practices, passed down through generations, exemplify a harmonious relationship that respects and preserves the delicate balance of the Arctic ecosystem. In the face of modern challenges, including climate change and industrial encroachment, the resilience of the reindeer and their herders stands as a testament to the enduring power of tradition and adaptation. Their journey across the tundra is not merely a migration but a living narrative of survival, unity, and the unbreakable bond between humans and nature. As the sun dips below the horizon, casting a golden hue over the snowy expanse, the silhouette of the reindeer herd continues its march. Each step, a rhythm in the symphony of the wild, echoes the timeless dance of life in the Arctic, a dance that has played out for generations and will continue as long as the tundra remains. In this frozen frontier, the story of the reindeer is a reminder of nature's resilience and the intricate tapestry of life that binds us all. Through blizzards and frigid nights, the reindeer persist, guided by instincts honed over millennia. Each hoof step on the icy terrain echoes their ancestors' journeys, a legacy of survival. As the northern lights shimmer above, the Arctic tundra stretches endlessly, covered in snow. The early morning sun casts a golden hue over the icy landscape. A herd of caribou, hundreds strong, moves gracefully across the frozen expanse, their breath visible in the cold air. The wind whispers over the tundra, accompanied by the rhythmic crunch of hooves breaking through the snow. Occasional snorts and the faint rustling of fur blend into the ambient soundscape. In the far reaches of the Arctic, where the land meets the sky in a seamless horizon, a remarkable journey unfolds. This is the world of the caribou, a land of extreme cold, relentless migration, and nature's untamed beauty. A place where survival is a daily battle, and every step tells a story. Close-up of a caribou's thick fur, its dark eyes reflecting the frozen landscape. The camera captures the detail of its hooves pressing into the snow and the majestic spread of its antlers against the winter sky. The soft sound of breathing and the distant calls of the herd fill the air. Caribou, known as reindeer in Europe and Asia, are among the most iconic animals of the northern wilderness. Their bodies are designed for survival in one of the planet's harshest environments. Their fur consists of hollow hairs that trap heat, providing insulation against temperatures that can drop below -50 degrees Celsius. Their large, crescent-shaped hooves help them traverse deep snow and frozen ground, preventing them from sinking. A dominant male shakes its head, showcasing its large antlers. Nearby, a female, smaller but just as striking, retains her own set of antlers through winter. A gentle clatter is heard as two males spar lightly, testing their strength. Unlike most deer species, both male and female caribou grow antlers. The males shed theirs after the rutting season in early winter, while the females keep theirs through the harshest months. This allows them to defend valuable food sources from rival herds, ensuring they and their young have access to the nutrients they need to survive. Caribou use their hooves to dig into the snow, revealing patches of lichen. A young calf watches and mimics its mother's movements. The sound of hooves scraping ice is followed by the soft tearing of vegetation. Food is scarce in the frozen wilderness, but caribou have adapted. Their keen sense of smell allows them to detect lichen buried beneath thick layers of snow. Known as reindeer moss, this simple plant provides the carbohydrates and nutrients they need to endure the long winter months. Their hooves, sharp and strong, act as natural ice picks, breaking through the snowpack to access their meal. Spring arrives. The snow begins to melt, revealing patches of green tundra. A female caribou stands protectively over her newborn calf, nudging it to its feet. The soft bleats of newborn calves mingle with the distant calls of adults. With the arrival of spring, the tundra awakens and new life emerges. After a gestation period of around 230 days, caribou give birth to a single calf. Within just a few hours, these newborns can stand, walk, and even run, an essential skill for avoiding predators. The bond between mother and calf is strong, and in the coming months, the young will rely on their mother's guidance to learn the ways of the herd. A lone wolf lurks on the edge of the herd, its sharp eyes scanning for weak or young prey. The caribou form a defensive circle, adults surrounding the calves, their antlers creating a protective barrier. The distant, haunting howl of a wolf is followed by the snorts and stamping of the alert herd. Survival in the Arctic is not just about finding food, it's about avoiding becoming food. Caribou face constant threats from predators such as wolves and bears. But they are not defenseless. Their strategy is simple but effective: stick together. By forming a protective wall around their young and weakest members, they increase their chances of survival. Their endurance and speed often allow them to outrun danger, making them one of nature's most resilient migratory animals. The herd moves in unison across a vast landscape, crossing rivers, climbing rocky slopes, and navigating through forests. The northern lights dance above them as they continue their journey. The rush of a river, the crackle of ice breaking beneath hooves, and the murmurs of thousands of moving animals create an awe-inspiring soundscape. Caribou are among the greatest long-distance travelers of any land mammal, migrating up to 5,000 kilometers every year. This journey, driven by the search for food and safer calving grounds, is one of nature's most incredible spectacles. Across tundra, rivers, and icy plains, they push forward, their movements dictated by ancient instincts passed down through generations. Indigenous Sami herders, clad in traditional garments, walk among their domesticated reindeer. A herder whispers to one of the animals, gently guiding it forward. The soft hum of traditional Sami songs blends with the natural sounds of the Arctic. For thousands of years, indigenous peoples, such as the Sami of Scandinavia and the Inuit of North America, have lived in harmony with the caribou. These animals are more than just a resource, they are a way of life. Providing food, clothing, and transport, caribou have shaped cultures, traditions, and spiritual beliefs. The relationship between humans and caribou is one of respect and interdependence, a bond that has withstood the test of time. A caribou herd moves across a landscape interrupted by roads and industrial structures. A lone caribou stands before a pipeline, looking ahead as if contemplating the future. The distant hum of machines contrasts with the natural silence of the Arctic. Despite their resilience, caribou face growing challenges. Climate change, habitat destruction, and human expansion threaten their way of life. Warming temperatures disrupt migration patterns, melting ice alters